Niggas can't even open a marathon burger without niggas saying bang on that joint or near that joint. Like, you mean? What up, what up, what up? Try to roll something up real quick. Try to wait for people to get in here before I talk about this, get my opinion and all that. Who am I though? You know what I'm saying? Man, let's just get my opinion though. Black Sam, man. I know he disappointed. You know what I'm saying? He had what you had YG, you had Snoop, you had Stevie Wonder there. There was a lot of people there that that was somebody. So it's unfortunate that that even happened in their presence. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know Black Sam. Like, dang, like Black Sam just said on an interview somewhere like, yo, I think he said yeah, Long Beach was easy to open a marathon burger and like I guess as far as permits and all that, it was a smooth process and all that. Like you had females showing out. Like you had a lot of people there. Like it was supposed to be a good day, a good time, and all that. And it went, it went different like that. It went left. Like you know what I'm saying. It's crazy. It was crazy. You see right here, you got Snoop Dogg's son. Like you had people there. Like like you had families come out to this joint, right? Brought they, pardon me, brought they kids. I'm talking about babies, like in strollers and all that, right? So everything was going good. It was a good day, and then it got nutty like real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like shots banging out. Like you literally seen people, running with with their youngin in the stroller, trying like, you know what I mean, trying to get up out that joint, or you know what I mean. But yeah, it's crazy, man. Black Sam, he gonna have to. Black Sam gonna have to reconsider some of these business decisions because they good decisions. You know what I mean? Um, I support what he been doing since Nipsey died, right? But the location, like the location, he gonna have to be real tedious with picking these locations, making sure that things like that don't happen, right? Because they get that was the grand opening of this location, but when something like that happened at a grand opening, it could make the city of Long Beach decide to say, you know what, maybe this was a bad idea. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Black Sam did the right thing. I tried to upload a video about this, but it was a lot of copyright issues going on and all that about some of the videos. Because I was gonna do a pre-recorded job, but I'm pretty sure people seen the videos that's going around. Had Stevie Wonder in the building. How you have a legend? How you have a legend like Stevie Wonder in the building and then let something like that go down? Like yeah, that was crazy. When I say let something like that go down, I just mean people as a whole, right? Because Black Sam can't control everybody. Like you know what I'm saying? There's no way Black Sam was gonna be able to control everybody. But he did good at soon as he seen the problem start, supposedly he yeah, he got everybody. that was being a problem off the premises of Marathon Burger, right? And that was smart from a business standpoint because long as take this off my property so that whatever go down, I'm not liable by lawsuits and stuff like that. Because I don't think Black Sam got to worry about no lawsuits and that, right? But now he gonna have the city of Long Beach like the the people that deal with the citations, maybe the mayor and stuff like that, reconsidering having this establishment in Long Beach now. They could have messed his business up even though he got them to get it off his property before things went down where it went. But yeah, and then he announced, I don't know if y'all know Black Sam, he announced that he got another location coming to Times Square. So that's what I'm saying, like, right? These is good business decisions from him. But, you know, like Times Square, like that sound crazy in a good way, right? But there's things that could come with that. I mean, like you might have the drill rappers, you might have the drill rappers seeing they ops in that joint. You might have the New York drill rappers seeing they ops in that joint and all that, and have a situation out there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, hopefully, that was the first and only situation that's gonna happen at a grand opening. Cause I know he planned on launching more of these joints, man. Like, you know, him and Nipsey, they preach that generational wealth type time, and yeah, so yeah, I just know he was disappointed because, like I said, man, you had legends there. You had legends there. You had people that just was fans and supported Nipsey and Black Sam and the family. And like I said, you had women and children and all that. So like I said, when them shots rang out, you know, um, one of Nipsey friends, the boy Kabi ended up getting that's one of Nipsey friends and all that. Close friends, like Jay Stone and all that close. But I guess whether it was Ricochet, Thaliana Marquez. I don't know if you a bot. You know what I mean, or what? But what's up? How you doing? But yeah, like I was saying and all that. Like it's just a bad situation for business. You feel me? Like bad situation for business. But Nipsey Frank got I don't know if, like I said, I don't know if it was a ricochet or what, but he got hit in like the leg, the ankle, the foot, something like that. You know what I'm saying? In the midst of everything. Now that don't mean he was involved in nothing, but when shots fly, it's just what I'm saying. When the shots fly, then you already know. Ain't no names on them, John. You know what I mean? But yeah, so the way the story goes allegedly is the person, the person that that died is supposed to have been two people that that passed away or whatever. At least at least one or two of them, at least one or both of them, was the one that started the whole situation from certain things you see on the internet. That's what they saying basically. Like yo, they started something. Black saying made sure they got off the property, and then and then things went where it went. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, even if they were saying names online, I wouldn't be on this joint regurgitating none of that because I ain't gonna be in here saying the names of real people and all that. But nah, it definitely was some street politics, some gang politics involved in that. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the angle that they might start to use city to city. Like Black Sam, he trying to expand the business and all that, and that's bad for business. So he might, like I said, he might run into problems with permits and all that city to city because they feel like this the crowd that you bring in. This is the crowd that you gonna be attracting to our city or whatever. Like it's a bad joint, but look at Stevie Wonder, man. Yeah, Stevie Wonder in that joint. Listen, yo, that's how you know. That's how you listen. That's how you know. You know what I'm saying? Nipsey was definitely gonna be a way bigger artist than he was in the next 2 to 3 years if the unfortunate didn't occur and all that. Even after death, you got somebody like Stevie Wonder pulling up to a spot just to support. You know what I mean? It's thorough. It's definitely, you know what I mean? Definitely thorough and all that. And it's crazy that this comes right after Nipsey Hussle Square. Crenshaw and Slauson. It comes right after Nipsey was just recognized for, you know what I'm saying, what he did in the community and all that. Black Sam tried to open a joint at Long Beach, and then that's how they repay him. Like, you know what I mean? That was nutty. Real ones know that was nutty, man. Like, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all could have saved that for another day, another time type, you know what I mean? Found a way to mess up something good, like always and all that. But yeah, what y'all think, man? Like, as y'all watch this joint, comment or something, you know what I mean? Hit the like button and all that. This right here, you see Black Sam, he mad, like, as he should be, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he mad and all that, like, he probably was saying to them exactly what I'm saying, like, yo, like, damn, everything was going good. Like, what happened, you know what I mean? What happened, I got, you know what I mean? Niggas shot, niggas screaming, niggas running, niggas bleeding, like, it was, yeah, it was a bad joint, man. Shout out Nipsey, shout out to Nipsey homie Kabi though, right? Cause Kabi wasn't even tripping. Kabi like he caught a stray to the foot or the leg or the ankle, whatever. But you could see like he been through this before. He ain't even too excited or nothing. He just showing them like, yeah, I got hit, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Take me to the hospital though, we good. Like you know what I mean? Go get this checked out and all that. Nasty situation, man. Nasty situation. All I saw was trying to think what part of the day, man. I'm trying to think. It was early in the day, and I seen the posts and all that going around that Black Sam about to open a new marathon burger at Long Beach. Him and Snoop Dogg or whatever. Like, so I was like, oh, that's fire. You know what I'm saying? And the next thing you know, I forgot what was going on, but I ended up passing out for a little second, getting back up. As soon as I start scrolling, I'm like, oh, you mean it said two people shot, two dead, and all that. I'm like, oh snap! So I had this, I started scrolling some more. I'm like, yo, let me see if this real or some clickbait type. You know what I mean? But no, it was real. It was real. As soon as I seen that it was real, I was like, yo, that's messed up, yo. That's messed up. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, yo, but you know what's crazy? Let me tell y'all what's crazy about this situation, right? Tell y'all what's crazy. The whole day, right? Nip Nip Memory had everybody come out, you know what I'm saying, and be on some, like family at a barbecue out that joint, like, you know what I'm saying? Cause that's you see what the energy was if you seen the videos. That's how everybody that came to support was, it looked like You know what I mean, a cookout type situation. Like, you know what I mean, even though they was inside of a little restaurant and outside of it, the energy was like that, like family. Like, you feel me? You ain't hear no arguing. Everybody was laughing, smiling, joking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and then yeah, and then it went left. So the fact that it could go there after how it was going, it just goes to show, man. Like sometimes you can't bring the hood to an area like that. Not saying Long Beach is like, cause Long Beach is the hood out there too, but it looked like the location they picked in Long Beach is probably considered a nicer area. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you bring the trenches. That's like if you move to the suburbs, you get a big house and you invite the hood to the neighborhood to you mean something might happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? You bring the trenches, you bring the hood to the suburbs, something street, something good gonna happen, like something, you know what I mean? But Black Sam, his heart was in the right place. His business mind was in the right place. It's just, I don't know. Like you see, like I said, man, it was like a cookout type vibe, family vibe, like party type vibe, and that, like, I mean, over there, like everybody celebrating Nip. They probably was playing all his music. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like they had YG in there. You see this India Love and a couple of her friends. Like you see the look on Shorty face, like they was having a good time out there, John. Like I don't know I don't know what they going, I don't know what Black Sam gonna do now, business wise. Like if he's still gonna let the joint be open, is the city of Long Beach gonna allow for that location to still open? You know what I'm saying? Cause like I said, Black Sam, his face, like he definitely looked at like he looked mad, like yo, like how it go like this all of a sudden? You know what I mean? What happened, bro? Like what? And who was the boy? Who was the boy that started the whole little back and forth? And you know what I'm saying? If y'all watch Poetic Flacco, see, I watch Poetic Flacco channel, and I'm like, you mean he basically got some, you know, he got the he got the real backstory on what really went down and all that. And so basically everything was going good, like I said. You know what I'm saying? Not to keep going to India Love and them, but everything was going good. You could tell by the looks on their faces. It was a good time and all that. Somebody start, somebody started gang banging out there, John. Like it was all good, and then somebody started gang banging. You know how that go. You verbally dissing somebody's set. You throwing things up that's disrespectful, and it could go left. You know what I'm saying it was messed up though. Like I'm pretty sure a lot of people not respecting how that turned out, and but according to the video I saw on Poetic Flacco, John, the boy that started that got situated. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna talk about karma and all that, but you know, he started a situation, ended up getting situated, and and it ain't take long. If y'all see them videos, it's not like the event was over and this happened. No, this was still in the middle of the event, right? They basically, the people that started the little issue or whatever, they, like I said, Black Sam, everybody from the marathon, they escorted them off the premises. Like, yo, y'all gotta take that away from here. Like, we just trying to do business, get back to the community, this, that, and the third. And as soon as he did that, it's like, as soon as he got them up out of there, they go up the block next to shots start ringing out, and according to people that know what happened, they saying that the people that started the issue got got situated like out that joint, like, but it's still a bad look. It was too close. You know what I'm saying? It's clear that all them people that was out there was attracted to the marathon. They came because of the marathon. So something happening like that on the first day of any business, it's a bad joint. You know what I'm saying? That's all. I mean, anybody with common sense could see that that was bad for business. So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting if he keep this joint open. I feel like Black Sam gonna be like, listen, man, maybe we should shut this joint down and just focus on the one in Times Square, like, cause Times Square compared to Long Beach, the Times Square location is the one that's going, bring the money in and all that. But yeah, though, this was you see this was at a parking garage situation, so it's clear as day. It's clear, right, that this wasn't inside the Marathon Burger or right outside the Marathon Burger. No, this was up the street from that joint, right? And the reason it was up the street instead of inside or right out front is because, like I said, Black Sam and them, everybody from Marathon, they escorted them off the property. Like, yo, y'all gotta, yeah, I mean, supposedly they offered to walk them to their car. Like, yo, listen, we gonna get y'all out of here. Y'all gotta go though. You know what I mean, we gonna help y'all get to your car safely so y'all can slide. It's just, I guess it ain't go like that. I guess Black Sam and them turned around once they got to a certain point up the street. And as Black Sam and them walking back down the street towards Marathon Burger, the shots ring out, and you know what I mean. So yeah, I doubt. Yeah, Black Sam and them ain't liable as far as no lawsuits or nothing. Because people gonna speculate. People gonna speculate a lot, but the bull that's laid over there to the right, that cop that's standing on the right, the bull on his right, laying on the ground, is supposed to be the one that started the whole problem and all that. Is what they supposed to be saying out there. That's the bull that's laying, the bull that they about to put a sheet on and all that. If you seen the video, that's the one that started everything. That's why I'm like, dang, like, you know what I mean? Like, but I guess whoever main man was going back and forth with, they were strapped. Because the way they saying it went down was like, yo, when they got pushed off of the Marathon Burger property and got up the street, I guess one of them pulled out a gun, the other one pulled out a gun, and then the bang out started. You feel me? And I guess the boy that was literally the one starting everything got situated. But Nipsey Hussle friend and a couple other innocent bystanders, got hit or whatever. Like, they ain't died nothing. They ain't died nothing like that. The dog crying. Come on, stop. Cut it out. The dog in the background crying and all that. It's crazy, man. Like, and so people ain't looking at it like this, right? That was bad for business. It was definitely bad for business, but it was bad for Snoop too. It was bad for Snoop, right? Because I'm not gonna say it was bad. It looks bad for Snoop because this is a location that not just Black Sam and Nipsey, he was gonna be his name and his likeness was gonna be kind of tied to this location, right? That's the whole reason, he cut the ribbon. Him being from Long Beach, it was even though Black Sam brought that to Long Beach, but to have Snoop be the face of it, him being the face of Long Beach was perfect. But now it kind of look like, dude, damn, they respect Snoop in Long Beach to the point where, you know what I mean? Because if that was somewhere else and Snoop was the face and all that, then I don't think that would have happened. That was like, I don't know. I don't know. Bulls is wild though. They just came for a marathon burger. Like, yeah, man, had people ducking behind cars and all that, trying to eat their burger. Everybody was spilling their food and all that. Couldn't ain't get a refund, or you know what I mean, or get their order made over. I know Stevie Wonder, not on no disrespectful type time. Like, I just be bidding sometimes, but I know Stevie Wonder, like, he couldn't even see in that joint, but was able to peep something was going on. Get me the, probably told the security boy, get me out of there, man. It's in the air. I feel something in the air. You know what I'm saying? Like, real rap. Yeah, I wanted to do a pre-recorded joint about this because I wanted to actually be showing some of the stuff that was happening, but I guess it's too much copyrighted material associated with them videos. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tried to edit a pre-recorded joint and I tried to mute all them videos and hope that it was not going to trigger no copyright type. But it still did. So I was like, yeah, I'll just go live and talk about this joint, man. But yeah, Cobby Supreme, that's Nipsey friend that got shot in the midst of this situation. They definitely real close. So that was definitely that stood out about this situation. You had Snoop's son, Snoop's son was behind the counter. YG was behind the counter. Snoop himself was behind the counter. You had India Love in them. You had India Love, certain people that Black Sam, respect enough to let them come behind the counter and all that. What y'all think though, man? If y'all was somewhere getting a burger, man, y'all at Checkers, y'all somewhere, Wendy, Burger King, somewhere, y'all getting a burger and all that, and a bang out go down. And that was different though. The cops was right there though. It seemed like if y'all watch the videos, right? If y'all watch them videos and y'all see this part of the video right here, it's a couple videos going around from different angles and all that. But if you watch the video that leads up to this right here, yo, them shots ring out, bang, 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 right? Them Jones rang out, and then next thing you know, they was right there. Like, like the way they popped out of nowhere. I thought they was the ones that was shooting. I thought they seen niggas pull guns out, and they started to bang on them because they was like right there immediately. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it almost had you think like, why y'all ain't prevent niggas from having a shootout? Like, why y'all, where was y'all ain't see nothing heating up? Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, this was crazy. This was crazy. Like, it seemed like yo, the shots rang out. The camera showed, niggas on the ground. Looked like somebody was checked and all that. And the next thing you know, they right there reaching for their guns, pulling their guns out and all that. Like, so their response time was on a beam, right? But it still ain't saved no. Well, I ain't gonna say it ain't saved nobody. It ain't saved them. Whoever the two people was that checked and all that, it was too late for them. Like, it wasn't even because the ball on the ground, right on the right hand side, behind, like on the right, on the ground. He he died right there. They didn't make it to the hospital or nothing. Like, I mean, and they said they don't got no suspects or nothing. And they said they don't got no suspects. So whoever they be like, they did that right. I mean, they did from or from a street perspective, like they did that right because they did that and got about it. Don't nobody even know who did that like that, right? It was just they picked the wrong time and the wrong place, man. Y'all should have, you know what I mean? The boy picked the wrong time and the wrong place to be, trying to gangbang and all that. Like, why you come up there begging when niggas just try to eat marathon burgers and fries and all that? Like, they be like, niggas came up there with some angry and all that, like, to get their food and yeah, man, what y'all think, man? Like, everybody probably don't got an opinion on this, but if you rock with Nipsey when he was alive and you support the movement that Black Sam initiated since he died, then get in the comment section. Let me know what you think about how he tried to he trying to make this a he trying to franchise this joint. Like that's what I'm saying. He said it, but he said it a couple years ago in an interview. Black Sam trying to franchise this joint. Like he trying to get this money. Like you know what I'm saying. Like real rap. Like and I feel him. You know what I'm saying. That's why he trying to go city to city with it. Like see, he trying to do Times Square, so he trying to come on the East Coast with it. You know what I mean? Listen, I can see them joints thriving over here. I could see things. Yeah, I could see things going down at some of the locations over time. But I feel like them joints will do good. And, you mean like in PA, yeah, be or they just the East Coast period. Like Yap said, you put with them joints in Philly, like you mean because after he go to New York, he might as well put one down the city. Like, mm, but yeah, that was crazy. Stevie Wonder in that joint, like yeah, I tasted it. It was good. It was good. He telling Black Sam, yeah, well, yeah, man, it was real good, man. Y'all got something, you got something good here, man, and I appreciated your brother, man. He was, you know what I mean. A conversation with Stevie Wonder, man. That's he ain't never gonna forget that, man. Mm, you can't just be anybody and have Stevie Wonder come pull up on you and all that, and you know what I mean. You could see Stevie smiling while he talking to Black Sam, so. And Black Sam, he humble and respectful, so of course, he telling him, man, you a legend. I appreciate you for coming, and bro, would have appreciated to meet you and all that. You know what I'm saying? So, all in all, man, it was a good job, man. I'm glad that he was able to, open that joint and yeah. But then it turned to tragedy and all that, man. Crazy, crazy, yo. Just gotta tighten up. People gotta tighten up. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know why. Like I don't. That's what I'm saying. Like I just can't understand why anybody that came out there on some nut type time, right? Try not to cuss and be like nut shit, but anybody that came out there on any type time like that shouldn't even have came. Like I mean, y'all could have went to Burger King or something. You know what I mean? Why y'all had to go to Marathon Burger with it? For real. Yeah, I bet you Black Sam he going Black Sam is gonna launch these joints different. Like when he do the Marathon Burger situation, he going for now on when he do the launch and all that, the grand openings. I bet you he gonna have more security because Black Sam. One thing about Black Sam, like he's smart and he gonna adjust. He gonna adjust to what happened. Like all right, he gonna sit down with his team and be like, yo, we can't let that happen again. So we gonna have more security. You know what I'm saying? They might need somebody to go around, If they doing more of these joints and like Kylie and all that, they might need somebody to go around, even if it's the security that they have. Just have them moving around, letting people know, like, listen, man, it's a family environment, man. Please, no street stuff. You know what I mean? We appreciate it. Just stuff like that, just to kind of, you know, kind of remind people where they at. Like, yo, like, you might see somebody with a red flag. You feel me? Don't trip. You know what I mean? Hey, I know y'all came from here. You might see some blue flags up here. Don't trip. You know what I'm saying? They might need to do something like that. Or somebody definitely check. You feel me? Like, so it's not a sweet situation. It ain't something that he could be like, you know what? Yeah, that happened, but it's cool. We gonna be open for business. We ain't letting that stop us. For insurance purposes, for insurance purposes, for insurance purposes, he's smart for Black Sam smart for getting them niggas off his property before that happened. And that's what I'm saying. Like, if you really gotta be street to be able to read the room or read a crowd and kind of be able to understand the energy and all that, because Black Sam was doing what he do, hosting, you know, chilling with, Stevie Wonder and all that, and next to somebody came up to him and said, yo, we got a problem. It was like, yo, we got a problem. We got a problem with some people and all that. They doing this, they doing that. I think we should get them out of here. And supposedly Black Sam was like, yeah, let's do that. And they did that. You know what I'm saying? But right after they did that is when, shots rang out and all that, man. Like I said, it's an ugly situation, man. Ugly situation, man. But what y'all think, man? Make sure y'all stop through, leave a comment, hit the like button or something, man. Let's keep it honorable TV, man. Yeah, that wasn't honorable how they excuse me, that wasn't honorable how they did that though. You know what I'm saying? Real rap. But karma's something else though. I ain't want to go there like on no karma, like, you know what I mean? Only reason I say karma is because the boy that started it, I guess the boy that was on, like, the boy that came for more than burgers and a shake and all that. I mean, got blazed down out that joint. The boy over there. They blazed him down out that joint, and then everybody went about their business. Like, you know what I mean? The marathon continues and all that. But yeah, man, I'm about to get out of here, man. I just wanted to talk about this because I'm pretty sure everybody felt like, dang, like I said, everybody that banged with Nipsey and all that. Pretty sure people seen what Black Sam was doing and was supporting it. Even if you wasn't able to make it to a marathon joint, you was like, yo, that's what's up. That's what's up, and all that. Like, you know what I mean? But when I seen that, two people checked and all that, and I'm like, oh, whoa, what happened? But Poetic Flacco video, he kind of tapped into the streets of LA, so he kind of knew a little bit. He knew a little bit more than, you know what I mean, than other people, other content creators and all that. But yeah, I think Stevie Wonder going Uber Eats that joint next time. Like, you feel me? Like, he don't be around. You mean? Come on now. Stevie Wonder don't be around no gunshots, man. They was tripping, like, you mean? They was tripping, like, he, yeah. His security looked at like a Navy, ex-Navy SEAL boy and all that too. As soon as them joints rang out, I know he was clutching something. His security was clutching something out that joint, man. Marathon continues and all that. But yeah, man, I'm about to get out this joint, man. I just wanted to talk about this, man. Real rap, man. Yo, that's what I'm saying. Like Lauren London and his kids could have been there. Like that's, I'm pretty sure they part of the business and all that. Like that, like yeah, that was nutty. The whole situation and all that. But yeah, I'm out, man. Get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think, man. If y'all think anything about this, man. Yeah, I try to do a pre-recorded. I try to do a pre-recorded joint, man. It's too much copyrighted material in them videos. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it was music or the watermarks or whatever, but it wasn't letting me mess with it. But yeah, yo, subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. Watch some of the shorts. You know what I'm saying? Watch some of my shorts on the channel. Go back, watch some of the lives and all that. Yeah. Go back, watch some of them joints, man. I appreciate y'all for coming through. You know what I mean? Take from Let's Keep It Honorable TV. I'm out.